Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
So we start on the 24-hour temperature cast. Got some chilly numbers this morning. A few are going to be in the 30s. Most of us will top out close to 70, and we're likely going to have similar readings early tomorrow morning before things do warm up a little bit on Thursday ahead of our next chance to get wet. I see a few clouds out there this morning. Most of those will scoot away, and I think today is more about sunshine than cloud cover. 40 right now in Tallahassee and in Valdosta, 43 in Thomasville. So definitely starting off seasonable. Right around 40 is normal for this time of the year. I see some 37s in Perry and in Live Oak. Check out Blakely, just 34. It's 39 at Camilla and at Cross City. And we're likely going to find some numbers that start with a 3 again tomorrow morning, too. Not windy out there, so we look for a little bit of patchy fog, but the air's pretty dry, so most areas are going to see those visibilities better than 7 miles. I don't expect there to be a whole lot of fog today or even tomorrow, but I think Thursday morning there can be some as we start to change the wind direction tomorrow and bring in some of that warmer air, and that'll change the way it looks and feels a bit as we go through the day on Wednesday and especially on Thursday. All pretty quiet for the eastern 2/3 of the country. The big weather's out west coming off the Pacific Northwest and the Pacific coast. But for our half of the country and for our tiny little corner of the southeast, all things are pretty quiet for one more day before some energy to our west starts moving this way. Once high pressure gets out of the way and those winds change, we do bring in some of that warmer and more humid and more unstable air. So when this boundary gets here, this setup kind of one of those where we could find a few bigger showers or storms mixed in. We've got our eyes on it. We'll be tracking as we get through the day on Thursday. For today, for tomorrow, it's more about that change in wind direction and some of those clouds coming back. But I think it's more about sunshine for us today. And then once we get to the other side of that next boundary, the air is much cooler and much drier, and it's going to feel even more like winter this coming weekend. On the Gulf today, winds out of the northeast first, shifting south late but light, 5 to 12. Seas 2 feet or less. We'll call that good conditions for the boaters. 30s and 40s this morning. It is chilly out there. The sun will be up at 7:35. Let's shoot for 70 this afternoon. I think there'll be some spots that get there. Plenty of sunshine. Tonight, as the sun sets, it gets cool in a hurry. Overnight temperatures low 40s to maybe upper 30s. So definitely a seasonable night, which you know that means kind of a cold one. Thursday is the day that we're looking west for those showers and those storms to arrive. I think it's late Thursday and Thursday night, maybe even past midnight, lingering into the first part of Friday. Once we get past that boundary, those winds twist to the northwest, likely perk up a bit, and we bring in the much cooler air. We're talking some frosty starts Saturday and Sunday, and I hope those daytime highs this weekend can get back to 60.